I'm coming back from the grocery store, and I'm going to be entering Sun City Grand, which is, you can see from the right here, this is one of our golf course holes, visible from Bell Road, which is one of the main drags that runs through Surprise, Arizona. I'm going to pull ahead here in just a few moments. You can see the White Tank Mountains in the background, and I'm going to turn right into Sun City Grand from one of the two major entrances in just a couple seconds here. Major entrances. Golf course on the right here. Rotating back up to the road ahead.
Well, so far, we're about 3/4 of the way through the show. Everything seems to be working all right yesterday.
I'm approaching that little commercial intersection that I mentioned before from what would be 90 degrees to the left of where I approached before. Off in the distance on the right you see Coco's Restaurant, one of the holes finishing up here right in front of the restaurant. People can dine on the patio there and get a view of the golf course. Here's another pretty view right over here. Rotating back again, you'll recognize the bank now up on my left. There's that little shopping center on the right. Turning left onto Remington, and in the distance up here at this intersection on my left, you can see the second of the major recreation centers here at Sun City Grand. I'm going to quickly pull through the parking lot. And you will see what we call the Adobe Center. And just like the Cimarron Center over by our house, this place has swimming pools. There's an indoor pool with a running track above the indoor pool, running and walking track. And then on your right here, these buildings you see are what we call our Artisans Village. All kinds of little buildings, like for example this one right here is ceramics and stained glass. There's a painter's studio up the way here. There's a nice little restaurant. As you can see, all kinds of people milling around. Make sure I don't hit any of them as they're crossing the street here. And then across the way is our visitor center. And when Ann and I were first looking out here, this is where the model home village started. You had to walk through there where the sales offices were, but you looked across down this little promenade here, which gives you a nice sense of the place. Off on the right in the distance, and I'm not driving back there today, will be the tennis courts, the bocce ball courts. There's a dog park back there. And then up here ahead, I guess I'll just drive right up around the circle, is our little in-house, so to speak, restaurant, which is called Angela's. When Sun City Grand was first built, this was just all desert out here, and there were no commercial establishments anywhere close, no restaurants or any of that. So they built this restaurant internally. And all these facilities that you see, like Coco's and Angela's Restaurant, CVS Pharmacy, and all of that, those buildings are all owned by our homeowners association and leased by the businesses that run them. So Angela's is housed over in Scottsdale. It's primarily an Italian restaurant over there, but it's got a much broader range of cuisine over here. Coco's, of course, is a chain throughout the Southwest, as are the banks Chase and Wells Fargo. Anyway, I'm coming up on an intersection here, and I'll take one more quick clip of some golf course views on my left and right, and the mountains, the white tanks again in the background, and then I'll switch off for the moment. Hope you can see the mountains in the background. They're about, as I say, about 10 miles away. You hit the foothills, and that's where the hiking is.
To the Woodstock generation. Sirius XM 60s on 6.
Probably a good place to stop the clip right here.